James Holman from the Mackinac.
We got Cary Grant.
He looks like Cary Grant.
He does.
He does. If you don't know who Cary Grant is, millennials.
I know. They don't know what's going on. There he is.
Sorry.
Charlie.
What? I'm a smoker. What?
I know, but those germs.
But the germs. Hey, James. Hey, Cary.
Hey, Charlie.
So listen now, we got to go to the next thing. We got to get out of here. It's perfect. I'm looking at this thing. We got 10 minutes, man. You better wow me, motherfucker. No, okay, listen now. The Detroit land tax value scheme. It barely cleared committee. This thing is. What is this thing, Karen? This thing is basically we're going to take the tax value off your house and put it on your land. James, the suburbs didn't go for this. It's now stuck on the city. Does this scheme, and I call it a scheme, look like it's going to work for the city?
I think it will. I mean, the biggest hesitation.
I think you're wrong.
But
go on. Do you think it'll work?
I mean, the biggest hesitations that you saw in committee, and I think that you've expressed, is like just a lack of trust. The mayor's doing this, he's supporting it, and a lot of people feel burned by the mayor. But when you look at the proposal, what they're talking about, it's just substituting one tax for another on a dollar for dollar basis, and the tax that they're substituting in raises as much revenue without causing as much harm to the Detroit economy as the property tax. And Detroit's got high property taxes, some of the highest in the country. This does something about that.
So when you say that it'll work, is it to work meaning to generate revenue or work to incite development? Because that's part of the information that I've heard, that it's supposed to encourage development and to stop people that are just sitting on empty land, that it would spur development. And I asked you this when we talked the other day about what about all the developed properties that sit unoccupied or underoccupied now? So where's the win in this?
Yeah, so the reason why I like land value taxes, and why a lot of other people do, it's not just me. It's
because you're libertarian.
Libertarians are conflicted on this. Land value taxes are theft to a lot of libertarians too. But let me at least cover Karen's question, which is like, look, Detroit's got high property taxes. It's got a lot of vacant land. The vacant land's not worth a lot. The carrying costs of it are pretty low, even with high taxes, because the land's not worth that much. But you build something on it, and now you're faced with the highest taxes in the world on a valuable structure. So the land value tax is a way to say, okay, if I build on something, if I give something the market wants, that people want, more housing options, I'm not going to be faced with a higher tax burden. Now, that's not the case for this proposal. It's only dealing with a portion of the property tax, but it's a step in the right direction. It's a good idea.
But does it work? Let's just, does it work? I'll throw that. Go on. Yeah. Does it work? Do we biggest... Look, let's do a few things here, man. First of all, you're going to let me take a sip of the whiskey. First of all, somehow this has to come out even. It has to come out even. You know as well as I know that the guy that owns the big skyscraper is going to make out. You know that when you develop something on land, that on the land, that's only what you're going to be taxed on, right? So far, so good?
He's shaking his head, yes.
It's radio, dude. Come on. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm following you.
So now I got a vacant lot. I built a 30-story fucking apartment complex. I'm only being taxed as the developer on the land, but not what I put upon it. How does this create equanimity?
So in this proposal, it's only a portion of it that you're not that you're getting a deal on. But you're absolutely right. land
I'm
value tax.
wait a minute. I'm absolutely right. There's not
Yeah.
equity in this scheme.
Well, I mean, there's equity in that. Like, if we have a full land value tax, everyone's just taxed on the value of their land. That's as fair as things get. But I think people would care a little bit about.
Well, let's
like,
go
if you
back.
have
Let's go back because
piece of land-
we just brushed over it. What you said was your building. You call it property, and I yelled at you last night as we were talking. Your property. We as regular people think property is your land. You're saying property is your building.
Structure.
And the land is the land. So in this scheme, in this, fuck it, I call it a scheme. In this scheme, you are only beholden to paying property tax to what, if you're going to make a new development, your development is only taxed upon the assessed value of the land, correct?
Yes, that's what they're taking a step in that direction.
Okay,
Again, it's a halfway measure. You're taxed on both.
Yes,
but yes, you're absolutely right.
Okay, I'm absolutely right because I trust you. I trust you. You're one of the guys I call. You're one of the guys I call, and I trust you. If that's the schematic, then if I build a 30-story condo, then everybody in the condo doesn't pay property tax like the person in Detroit who owns land pays tax. Is this correct?
Yeah, let me try and summarize.
Well, yes or no?
the
Well,
fact that
first
you're-
of all, don't brush over it. No, I know you, you foxy motherfucker. Is this true? Is this true? I'm willing to.
But let me.
Yes.
Let me.
Well,
give you-
first
give
of
it a
all,
little bit.
yes, I'm willing to be drilled. But yes, now go ahead, bro.
All right. So this is a proposal that creates winners and losers. It raises the same amount of tax revenue that you expect right now, which means that some people are paying more, some people are going to pay less.
Wait a minute.
Mayor's
Would you
estimated-
wait a minute right there? You said we expect this to raise the same property tax value. That's what you said, right?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
But
no, don't gloss over. That's huge. What do you mean? What do you mean this expects us to raise
But
the
he
exact
said
same
but.
amount?
He said but.
No.
Yeah.
I love this guy. Wait
I
a
know, I
minute.
know.
So
Oh, you
this
look like
proposal-
Cary Grant,
Yeah,
you
he
motherfucker. He does. He does. He could be doing so much better. This
Maybe his
guy,
son.
this guy can go to New York. He could sexerize everybody in New York. But I'm not buying him. Go on.
So this proposal says we're going to tax the value of land, and we're going to lower the tax on structures. They calculated the math, and they said, look, we can lower the property tax or the structure tax by 14 of the 80 mills that they're offering, but we're going to have to raise the tax on land by 104 mills.
Let me pause
again,
you
there's
there.
much
Let
more
me pause you.
structures
Let
than
me
property.
pause you. Let
Yeah.
me pause you there so the people know.
Yeah.
That means that the building on your land, we're gonna reduce the tax by 17%, and we're gonna increase the value on your land by 200%, and we're gonna make a mathematical equation where it comes out equal. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And the effect that you've got, though, is that the right concern is like, okay, you're going to double the tax on land for some of these people. Are they going to pay it? And if not, then it's not really revenue neutral.
You know what I hear a lot? Charlie LeDuff newsman, I thought you were dead. I'm not dead. I'm doing the news, the real news, right here, the No BS News Hour. You can find us on YouTube, you can find us on Facebook, Odyssey, or download it wherever you get your podcasts. Power the people.